This is my Google Pixel 7 Pro and this is my iPhone 14 Pro. And today we are going to put an end to this Apple versus Android madness. We have 10 categories that we're going to use to compare the top flagship iPhone and the top, what I think is the best Android on the market now. And hopefully by the end of this video, y'all can leave me alone in the comments about who's an Apple fanboy or whatever. First category, ease of use. How easy is it for you to just hop on a brand new phone and use it? With this comparison, obviously I'm gonna try to not be biased and pick a certain side, but I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. And if you disagree, let me know in the comments. If you agree, also let me know in the comments. Obviously, I'm gonna have some critics on this, but we know that this category is definitely going to the iPhone. iPhone has always been simple. Don't play like it's not. Next category. Next category is going to be price. Price is obviously something that Apple has not quite figured out, but if we're just gonna be honest, you can find more affordable Androids that do more than you can find a lower end iPhone that can do somewhat the same as it did the year before, but still not as good as the Android. Anyway, so obviously this category is gonna go to the Pixel or the Android category. Sorry fanboys, had to do it. Third category is going to be the aesthetic. When you look at this phone, which one is more visually captivating? Now you have such a wide variety of Androids, but and again, I'm probably gonna have some critics here, but at this point it is what it is. I think as far as aesthetics is concerned, Apple has made the best looking devices, from phones to laptops to monitors, that have been on the market because they are super simple. They are a refined design. They just look better. And I know people are gonna disagree, but guess what? It's facts. And don't get me wrong, there are some good looking Androids, but there are also Androids that look like crap. Next category is the voice assistant. Now, it's gonna be Siri versus Bixby versus the Google Assistant. Either way, Siri has been Siri. It has been simplistic. You could say, hey Siri, when is blah, 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 blah. It's gonna work. But contrary to belief, I'm gonna have to give the assistant category to Android. The Google Assistant is by far what I think the best assistant possible. Whether it's voice commands, whether it's dictation, whether it's, I don't know. Like the Google Assistant is literally one of the best assistants I've ever seen. It's just facts. Now we're gonna get into a controversial topic here with the camera. If we're gonna compare cameras, if we're just being transparent, this is just gonna be a transparent moment. iPhones have had great cameras, but Androids have better cameras. That's just facts. Androids have had better cameras with the Samsung Galaxy S22, with the Pixel 7 Pro, with the Pixel 7. They just have better cameras. Now I'm pretty sure all of you guys have seen Marques Brownlee's smartphone camera shootout at the end of the year, every year. And how many times does the iPhone win? And that's a blind smartphone test. So I think my point is pretty proven here. Point to Android. But since we're talking about camera, we have to talk about how you use it with social media. Because when it comes down to social media, even though both platforms have the social media, it's only geared towards one. And we both know which one that is. That's definitely the iPhone. Now, there are videos out there breaking down exactly why your photos look so much better on iPhones when you post them on social media than Androids. And yes, there are workarounds, but I'm not trying to work around. If I take a picture and I want to upload it, I want to do it in the simplest way and have it look the best. And to do that, kind of got to go to an iPhone. Now that includes stories, pictures, TikToks. We all know they all look better on iPhone. Don't deny it. It is what it is. It just is what it is. Now let's talk about this ecosystem. As far as devices that you can have, Bluetooth devices, magnet devices, chargers, cases, whatever, there are a wide variety of accessories for both Android and iPhone platforms. But Apple with its MagSafe with his whole AirPods, and you just hold this here and it connects, and you just tap this here and it connects. You know that you can't get a better ecosystem than with an Apple ecosystem. Now, this is where people like to call me a fanboy, but guess what? Facts are what they are. You can use AirPods on Androids, you can use something like the Beats on Androids and iPhones, but what works seamlessly? Everything seems to be geared towards iPhone, and because of that fact, your ecosystem is locked tight. AirDrop, like, first of all, end of discussion right there. The fact that I could go from my laptop to my phone to my tablet to whatever I wanted to go to with just using AirDrop, not plugging it in, not whatever. I could AirDrop to somebody else, phone to phone. Come on, bro. Next category is battery life. Over the years, phones have gotten much better with holding their battery, but both sides, Android and iPhone, have done literally great jobs at improving their battery each year. So I can't actually pick a winner for this category. So I'm gonna have to give a point to both because batteries on both can be great. Next category is the UI, the user interface. Everyone says that iOS is the best user interface. I disagree, actually. I think Androids have the best looking user interfaces. The fact that you could just customize everything to your liking, and don't give me that you can customize it with an iPhone too. No, you can't, not to that level of extent. So it just is what it is. Androids definitely have a better UI when it comes down to their phones. And I don't think there's gonna be too many people that's gonna disagree with me on that one. Next category is gonna be design, which is gonna be different from aesthetics. Design is gonna be where the fact that they have USB Type-C, Apple add USB Type-C. The fact that you have so many different options for the phones, like you have to give it to Android. Android has pretty much, they have Dragon Ball Z phones, bro. You could get any type of look if you were just going for the look. You can get any type of look, whether that be a gaming phone, whether that be simplistic, whether that be just a little bit of flair. You can find anything you want to on an Android phone, depending on which brand you want to go with, and you can't do that with iPhone. You get the same look year after year pretty much. Even though it is a clean look, it is a simple look, and it is repeated. So you have to give it to Android when it comes down to design. So what do we get here when you tally up all the points? Well, you get no one cares, bro. Go get your phone. If you have a green bubble or blue bubble, no one cares, bro. If you have an iPhone, an Apple, whatever, no one cares. It is a cell phone. It calls, goes on the same social media sites, takes the same pictures, posts the same locations. It's not that important. You guys make it too deep. Peace, love, enjoy the video. Peace out.